welcome to RestorationPlantation.com, furniture tutorials, how-tos, and so much more. My name is Brent Hollenberg with RestorationPlantation.com here in Phoenix, Arizona. Today I'm just going to go over some of the steps on setting up a piece for painting in a paint booth. I am in my paint booth here. I have one fan coming in and two going out with high efficient filters on them. Therefore the fumes won't kill the neighbors. So even though I'm spraying a water-based paint, it's still safe, and to wear a respirator, I'd rather not get you know, all the fumes in my body and all that fun jazz. So a few things I've done on this piece. I hope you can see it. The shelving here was all loose, so pretty much what I did is I clamped it all down and glued it. Also, this top part here was very loose, so I just used some Elmer's wood glue, contractor wood glue. Glued this piece together, put a bracket on top just to secure it so it's nice and sturdy, because when I first got this it was very flimsy from the customers. So as you can see, there's a shelf here. There's one shelf missing, but they didn't want another shelf, therefore we're just going to leave that empty and just paint it. The paint we're using is Sherwin-Williams Dover White, which is a really good paint for furniture. It's actually for like trim and molding and stuff like that, so it's a good enamel. I believe the Pro Classic is the actual one that I have. In my HVLP sprayer, let me grab that thing real quick here. This is an HVLP sprayer. Obviously there's a lot of, this is where the hose goes in for the air, and then you have your trigger here, which you can adjust the flow of the paint coming in, and also you can adjust the air that's coming in as well. So, and you can turn the nozzle if you want to spray horizontal or vertical. This is just a basic HVLP gun. I've used this thing probably 150 times, and as long as you clean it out correctly and you have a cleaning kit, they're great. If you have questions on where to get one, how much they are, ones I recommend, just send me an email at restorationplantation@gmail.com, or just go to the website and go to the contact me page, and I'll be glad to answer any questions you may have. So now when you're spraying water-based paints, how you thin it for a sprayer, because I'm using a very thin tip, because I don't want too much spotting on the piece. I don't want it to be blotchy. I mix a little water with it. Now it's kind of like a chemistry. You kind of have to, you know, see how much it is. I think mine is like 1/60th water and the rest, you know, paint. So that's what I found for the tip that I use on this one to be the best. So, well, it gives it the best finish, especially with this Sherwin-Williams paint. You get a really good clear finish, and I mean, you're not going to see brush strokes obviously because we're not using a brush. The finish is just a lot better, and because it's water-based, it dries very quickly. Even adding a little water, obviously that's going to extend the drying time, but if you have good ventilation or you're outside, you should be fine. I know there's products for oil-based paints to make them dry quicker, but with water-based, it dries so quick that it's kind of not needed. So, well, it isn't needed, as long as you have good ventilation. So what I'm going to do is just turn this thing on. It's going to get a little loud, so I might mute this part of the video out and just do some captions for you, kind of explaining how I'm doing it. You pretty much, before I get started here, safety first. I always wear glasses. Obviously, I don't want paint in my eye. And a respirator. You can get these pretty much anywhere. You can get them at Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards, eBay, whatever, friend's house. So what I like to do is I like to paint the trim first, and this one's going to be the inside painted as well. And then I do the sides, and when I paint, you're going to see, you do with the trigger, you do long strokes. You don't just want to sit here and spray because it's going to blotch up, especially if it's water-based. Then you're going to get drip lines and stuff like that. So This is part one of this tutorial. This is the top of a hutch. I'm going to do a second part and also a third part showing you how to finish it, how to finish white piece of furniture. This one's not going to be distressed or weathered or anything. It's just going to be a flat white. That's what the customer requested, so that's what they're going to get. I know I do a lot of distressing and weathering tutorials, but this one we're just going to pretty much show you how to paint it and paint it correctly so it looks really good. And then we're going to show you the step 3, the finished product, and what I like to use. It's a water-based finish, so it's safe. They can put drinks on it, spill stuff, wipe it off. It's not going to chip, anything like that. And it's not going to yellow, which sometimes when you mix oil with water-based or water with oil-based, you get yellowing, and if it's out in the sun, it can yellow as well. So I know this looks cute on me, thank you, and I'm just going to get started here, and like I said, I'll probably meet this part out, so here we go. Safety first. Alright, so you can kind of get an idea of the process. Part 2 here, we'll come back and show you the finished product. With HVLP, high volume, low pressure, it's a low pressure way of painting, but you do get a good amount of paint. But you want to do it slowly. You have to be, let's see, you have to be patient with the paint because you don't want to put on too much because it's going to drip. So we'll be back on part 2, restorationplantation.com, furniture tutorials, and so much more. Check back. Thank you.